How's it going? Adam Drake here, and today I want to talk about modified versus stock nitro engines. Now, this has kind of been an age-old debate amongst racers. Which is better? What are the benefits? Just kind of what are the pros and cons between having a stock engine versus a modified engine? Now, I've raced for many, many years. I'm kind of known as the engine guy or having a very good nitro engine program. In the past, I have modified some of my own engines in the very early days of gas truck, just trying to kind of fine-tune the power band that I liked for the two-wheel drive stadium trucks. But with today's engines, there's no need to modify them. Now, if you're drag racing or racing on-road, maybe that's a different case. But this is just my opinion, and it's also what I believe is the opinion of many top racers all around the world. Now, typically with a modified engine, like we offer modified engine services through our website, but I try to always steer people away from having their engine modified. The only time I kind of recommend it is if it's maybe a lower budget engine or an older engine. Now, it's one thing to go in and kind of clean up the engine, clean up ports and make sure that the porting and the chrome and everything like that is kind of clean in the ports. But I don't look at that as necessarily a modification. That's just kind of cleaning stuff up. Actually going in and cutting and grinding on the crank and sleeve and lightening the piston and all this stuff, I think in most cases, you end up gaining power in the places that you don't want it. Typically, you end up losing bottom end, gaining top end, you lose reliability, and the engines become a little bit more difficult to tune. And one of the key points to this is you can't tell me that a company like OS or Nova Rossi when they were around, or even Reds Racing, any of these engine companies that have been around for many, many years, that all the technology and testing and research that they've put into developing these engines, that someone with some machines in their garage, or in some cases just a Dremel, can go in and make the engines better to the point that it's going to make you have faster lap times. Now, again, maybe you can clean up and you can gain in some areas, but in most cases, the engines of today, especially the engines from OS, produce far more power than the majority of us can hang on to. In a lot of cases, you'll find even the top level guys making small adjustments to their radio, tuning their clutch, changing a venturi to have smoother, more manageable power with today's engines. And that's a testament to companies like OS that they do their homework. They have good engines, they have a good testing and development team, and there's really no need to have a modified engine with any of today's current engines. Now, this isn't like a bash or anything to guys that do engine modifications. If you have people that modify your engines and you're really happy with them, then so be it. That's awesome. Keep doing what you're doing and what's giving you the best possible package. But if you walk through the pits and you talk with the top level racers, pretty much all of them run stock out of the box OS based engines because they're good out of the box. It's really difficult to kind of hand carve on the sleeves and crankshafts and have them consistent when you can just pull them out of the box and they're really good, have great power, reliability, and easy to tune right out of the box.